Would you date a girl if she had a successful OnlyFans?
I have. I mean, she didn't have an OnlyFans because it was before OnlyFans. No. My ex-girlfriend would have definitely had an OnlyFans if it was around.
Well, your ex-girlfriend was a stripper.
She did a little hooking, too, on the side.
Is this the same girl that stabbed you with a broken wine bottle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I didn't mind, but everybody was like, I told you so. That's what you get for dating a stripper. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, are they not right?
Yeah.
So,
Everything they said would happen, happened.
Yeah.
I got stabbed, had to go to the hospital. There was always drama, but I kind of fed off it.
You just got back from Chicago, huh?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was wonderful. Chicago in May is awesome.
Yeah. You see the Happy Dad guys down there? I know you're friends with them.
Yes, I did. Yep. Those guys.
Is his name Sammy?
Yeah, Sam Shahidi and his brother John.
Yeah, he's cool.
He is cool.
Yeah.
He was telling me that he and John just bought Cybertrucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they like them?
Well, that's what I was like. I've heard that there's just a lot of problems with them. He's like, oh, those are just haters. He goes, this truck is the best thing I've ever driven. He goes, I used to have a Porsche. This thing is way better. Like he was real animated.
Really?
And he was like, do you want one? And I was like, well, are you going to buy me one? Like, what the They're like $100,000.
Yeah.
He goes, no, I'm not going to buy it for you, but I can put you in front of the line because, we know Elon.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I mean, thanks.
Yeah.
But
you had a dinner with the Nelk Boys at one point, right?
yeah, right when they were launching Happy Dad, they came to Austin and we made some account calls like to Walmart and different convenience stores.
It's really cool. Steve Will Do It actually bought you dinner.
Yeah, Steve Will Do It.
That is so cool, man.
Yeah, and then about 6 months later, I saw him on an airplane.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, hey, Steve. And he was like he clearly didn't know who I was. He's like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Like, who's this old man saying hello to me?
Yeah. He was probably hammered when he bought you dinner.
He was hungover.
Yeah.
On the plane for sure. He looked terrible, actually. Their trajectory is, I mean, like they've interviewed Donald Trump and Musk.
Oh, I know.
They have these, it's like, they're real proud of that podcast.
I like their podcast.
Yeah.
I watch their podcast more than their YouTube content.
Yeah. Well, Sammy and John, they kind of helped Nelk in the early days with the back end, with the social media and stuff. And they do the same for like Snoop Dogg and other.
So Sammy is the what to Nelk?
Kind of like their online manager.
Okay.
When he came, so I work in the beer industry. When he came, that's how he ran across my radar. And we met in Austin, and then he came and he and John both came and spoke at our conference. And, at first because listen, we see celebrity alcohol brands come and go all the time.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of, I was a little skeptical. But man, let me tell you something. Sammy works his ass off. He's always on a plane. He goes into every market. He goes around to all the Walmarts. He goes around to all the GoPuffs. He goes, all the accounts. It's a seltzer. It's literally the only seltzer in the United States that's growing. And it's growing like crazy. Yeah.
White Claw, Topo.
They're all down. So,
wow.
Topo's down big. Truly's down. They're all down double digits, but except for Happy Dad. And
why is that,
he did that just after COVID. Everybody drank seltzers, and then they just kind of got tired of it. There's still a big category, but just not as hot.
People never got tired of beer.
Beer's forever.
Yeah,
like diamonds. But back to like Happy Dad, they did all the right things. They hustle. They got the right distributors, but then they got with Snoop Dogg to do a grape flavor with Death Row Records. They're friends with Snoop, and they were like, hey, do you want to do a seltzer with us? And he goes, what's a seltzer? They're like, a hard seltzer like White Claw. And he was like, what's White Claw? And that's when they knew there was an untapped market.
Oh.
And so the grape Happy Dad sells like crazy. And then they just came out with a tea that's actually pretty good.
Grape Happy Dad?
It's awesome. Have you had it?
I don't think so. I always had the black cherry.
Yeah.
That's White Claw, but I've never been a big seltzer drinker. I like my beer. I'll stick with my Lone Star.
Yeah, Sammy gave me that cool jacket, the Death Row Records.
It's a cool jacket.
Yeah, he gave it to me on stage.
I might wear it on the next pod.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know if we're spilling beers like this.
Yeah. I always see the Nelk Boys wearing that jacket. I'm like, hey, my dad's got one of those. It's pretty cool.
I'm probably the Nelk Boys' oldest fan.
Yeah.
When I hung out with them in Austin, it was kind of funny because I was at least 20 years older than anybody there, 30 years probably. Yeah. And we were getting mobbed by college kids like we were the Beatles coming into America in the 60s. And those guys, and I was just like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Like I was like a nerd in college. And now finally redemption.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the cool kid.
Mom always says stupid is what stupid does.
That's right. Jesus.
Do you think that rock and roll will make a comeback?
Yes.
The genre of music, rock and roll.
I think it already is.
I do too.
Yeah.
You know, and thank God too, because I love rap. You know, I grew up listening to Biggie Smalls and Tupac and Kendrick and even Drake and just Wiz Khalifa. I like all those old rappers. I love Mac Miller. Early 2010s, early 2000s, and 80s and 90s rap is amazing. Ever since 2018, I feel like rap has just plummeted. You know what? I just want instruments to make a comeback.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all these beats and electronics, and I like EDM. It's good.
That's what that guy that he's an old guy on YouTube. Anyway, he says rock's making a comeback, and he says mainly because
hold on, folks. We got an old guy on YouTube saying rock's making a comeback.
Mainly because he said people always want to play instruments. They want to learn to be good at instruments, especially the guitar.
You know, a lot of kids in my generation, Gen Z, are actually playing guitar. It might just be my algorithm because I see a lot of guitar videos, but I see so many people my age or in their early 20s, late teens that are picking up the guitar, and it makes me really happy. Everyone's learning how to be a DJ now. To learn a mixing board, it's pretty easy.
I don't know.
Because think about it. It's all about clicking buttons and timing.
Right.
And the timing happens like once every like 10 seconds. So you have time to think about what you're about to do. Guitar or piano or any drums, it's constant. It's da 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 da. DJ is da da da. Da.
So you're saying Marshmello isn't talented?
Not as much as Jimmy Page or Mark Knopfler or Randy Rhoads. I
agree on Mark Knopfler, but the thing is that Marshmello, if that's even his real name, which I doubt, is he gets like 50 million. He'll do a digital concert on like YouTube stream. Mm-hmm. He gets like 50 million views.
Well, yeah.
50 million. That's like a quarter of all Americans.
Well, you realize people can watch it more than once.
No, this is live. Oh my God.
I miss college.
Golly, you thought that was funny, huh? Oh my God, did you hear that? Okay. We got ourselves a lightweight over here, bitch. How's it going, little feller? Huh?
This is the dog that y'all see in every outro. And he's our banner. Ain't that right, Mr. Buster? You think people care about my dog?
Oh, who wouldn't?
Right? Look at him. All right.
Did you see that demo from OpenAI, ChatGPT 4?
Yeah. The conversation tool.
It's like, remember that movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah. He's like incels, people that still live in the basement of their parents' house that are on Reddit all day. That's the beginning of them having their own AI girlfriend.
I mean, let me counter that though. Isn't that good? I mean, instead of like going out and stalking real women and being creepy in public, they can just hang out in their basement with their
Oh, you
robot
mean like
girlfriend.
for the creeps?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's good to just keep them away and locked inside with their robot girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And eventually they're going to start creating actual robots that can emulate the voice, and then they're just going to start fucking them.
I mean, why would anybody like post to Reddit if it's all just going to be AI? There won't be any fresh new data for it to train on.
So have you noticed when you would look up on Google a question, it would normally pull up the answer from like the most popular article,
Right.
or Wikipedia or something. Now, when you Google a question, AI answers it.
Yeah, that just happened in the last couple of weeks.
I know.
Yeah.
It's weird, and I noticed it too. But I also don't like it because I've used ChatGPT to help me with school, and it's gotten me the wrong answer more than a few times.
Yeah.
Because AI is not as advanced as we think it is yet.
No, it's definitely not.
So I would rather have articles written by humans give me the answer than some AI on Google.
Yeah.
A lot of misinformation is going to start going around. We're about to not know what's real and what isn't real. It's really scary.
Yeah.
Someone could easily just make an AI video of me like punching a toddler, and people would be like, Wyatt, what are you doing? I'm like, it's not me. And there's no way to prove that it's not.
It's awesome though. Like punched a toddler.
Like in the campaign,
Yeah.
Will Ferrell
Yeah.
punches the
There's not enough punching of babies. You know? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, man. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Hey, just got to say one more thing. Lone Star beer comes from here.
Give it here.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.